video, I'm going to walk through a workflow where you can start by creating a lifestyle photography model and then move into edit and create poses. Let's go into lifestyle photography. I'm going to hit plus new and new concept design. I'll make my way right into the lifestyle photography tool. In this tool, I'm going to start with the following prompt. In a minimalist white studio, a young black woman with a shaved head and soft makeup poses forward facing. She is wearing a crisp white sleeveless bodysuit. The barefoot model is on a plain white background. I could also use my prompt assist to help me create a more effective and efficient prompt that fully encapsulates my options here. So I have two options that I can use. I'll start here. Remember, this is AI. I always want to proofread what Prompt Assist does for me. So let me take a look. A young black woman with a shaved head and a soft minimalistic makeup wears a crisp white sleeveless bodysuit. She stands forward-facing pose, barefoot with her arms by her side. The setting is bright minimalistic studio with high-key lighting and a seamless white background. Let's generate. I also put in the perspective for full body shot, so it really ensures that I'm getting a head-to-toe view of my model. If I have a lighting setting, I can use any of the given presets that we have here, as well as uploading my own image of lighting, specific lighting that I would like to use. Now that I have all my outputs available, I can select and navigate right into my next tool in the suggested panel, but I want to quickly review what we have. This looks great, and let me see what my other options are. I got some pretty good options across all outputs, but I like the first one the most. Now I want to create a couple different poses for this model to have for future uses. I can select this one. If this tab is still open, I can bring her right into my edit module by clicking Make Product Alterations. Or I can use the three-dot menu to go into Open Image Editor. This will open my output right into Image Editor, so I can now prompt for new poses. I'm going to start with update models pose to a three-quarter view. She is very casual and has a hand on her hip. I'm also going to run this through Prompt Assist. Again, Prompt Assist just gets me closer to a strong prompt that our AI will understand and be able to give me the most effective output. Prompt Assist will always give me two outputs of prompt options that I can use in my area here. So let's take a look. Update the model's pose to a casual three-quarter view with one hand resting on her hip while keeping her white sleeveless bodysuit facial features exactly as shown. She remains centered in the same minimalistic studio setting with the same soft, even lighting. I like that one. Let's apply. In Edit, you'll always get 4 outputs, which I can then toggle through, select, and even add all 4 into my layers section of the Edit module. Let's check out our outputs. So the first one looks pretty great. I'm pretty happy with all of them. So let's see which one I like the most then. I like both the first and second. Let's go with the first one. I'll hit confirm, and then I'm going to save it to my library and name the file model 1 3/4 model 1 3/4 view and hit save here. Now, if I wanted to go back and start creating different models with that same prompt, I can go right back into my lifestyle photography tool, and I would change a few details in this prompt to make it repeatable. So maybe I need a blonde-haired, blue-eyed model now. I'm going to change uh, information about my model to a young, blonde-haired, blue-eyed model with long, straight hair, soft minimalistic makeup. I'm not changing anything else about this information, and I'm running that same exact prompt. The only thing I'm changing is information about the model specifically. Before, we had a young black model with a shaved head. Now we're changing that to a young blonde-haired, blue-eyed model with straight hair. Let's take a look at these inputs now, these outputs now. Great. Now I can take any one of my outputs that I'm happy with. I like that first one, and go right into the edit module and make those same pose changes that I did with my first model here. So I can even open this up right into image editor, go to my history, and copy the same exact prompt by clicking on the background of my history here. If I wanted to see generations, I can hover over them or reset and view results. If I hit reset and view results, it will restate this whole generation in my window. So I only want the prompt here. I'm just going to click in the background. And now I'm using that same exact prompt that we used before and applying. Now we have 4 outputs using that same prompt to create that new view and the same styling of that view. I'll hit confirm and move along with my workflow. Let's now take the models that we created in our last video and now add clothing to them using the on body tool. I'll go into plus new and on body. That's going to open me up right into the on body presentation tool. I'm going to use the beta on body version. In here, I'm able to upload 4 images of garments, accessories, bags, shoes, etc., and apply it to one model. So I'm going to go into my folder and I'm going to grab a shoe, a top, pants, and a jacket. Then I'll pick my model. Let's grab her. If I had a graphic text or intricate details, I could use the preserve logos, text, and intricate details checkmark. This will allow the AI to really make sure that any prints, patterns, text all come out perfect when everything is applied on body. However, it will affect the speed of your generation, so keep that in mind. After I place my model in here, I can also describe the fit and styling of how I want this. I want my white t-shirt tucked in. And I want my jacket styled open. Let's generate. In the on-body beta tool, each of these garments will take 4 credits per generation. So this generation would be 16 credits total. I'm going to pause while that generates. Let's take a look at our generation. That looks perfect, exactly how I wanted it styled. Now, to be able to see this in my other model pose, I'll select Replace File, and then pick my second model in the new pose. Then generate. Well, let's take a look at this one. This is a great output for the beta version. It gives us her in the same pose and now in the same style. I'm going to save her to my library. I can go back in my history and save my second model. Now that I was able to take my models, apply garments, and now see them fully dressed, and saved to my folders, that would be this workflow. Hope this helps.